Let's now take you through the updates on the nuclear deal negotiations with Iran. According to reports, Iran is set to allow the IAEA to reinstall surveillance cameras which were damaged at nuclear site in Karaj. Iranian media reports suggest that the security cameras will be reinstalled at the nuclear site housing centrifuge parts and manufacturing material. Iran had said that the cameras were earlier damaged in a sabotage attack and had since then refused the UN atomic watchdog's access to replace the cameras. However, Iran will not allow access to the recorded footage from the site. The reports come after Iran's foreign minister reportedly said that Tehran has reached a good agreement with the IAEA. Meanwhile, France's ambassador to the United Nations, Nicolas de Rivière, had read a joint statement from Britain, France and Germany. 3 European powers said they are rapidly reaching the end of the road to save the 2015 Iran nuclear deal. The comments suggest indirect US-Iran talks on preserving the pact may be approaching collapse, with all sides seeking to avoid being held responsible. The UN has called on Iran to reverse the steps inconsistent with its nuclear-related commitments, while calling on the Islamic Republic to return to original commitments. The UN has also urged Washington to lift sanctions on Tehran, in line with the 2015 Iran nuclear deal.
For 2 years now, Iran has been taking unprecedented steps and recently accelerated the pace of most sensitive violations of the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. Iran has also curtailed monitoring by the International Atomic Energy Agency, leaving the international community with less knowledge of the status the Iranian nuclear programs. Iran's nuclear program has never been more advanced than it is today. This nuclear escalation is undermining international peace and security and the global non-proliferation system.
We also call on the Islamic Republic of Iran to reverse the steps it has taken that are not consistent with its nuclear-related commitments under the plan. In this reporting period, the International Atomic Energy Agency indicated that Iran has continued its research and development activities related to uranium metal production.
Speaking before the Council, Iran's representative Majid Ravanchi called sanctions imposed by the US an all-out economic war against Iran. Ravanchi reiterated Iran's demands of effective removal of all sanctions at once and in a verifiable manner.
The fact is that we have been completely deprived of our rights and benefits under the JCPOA for almost 4 years. Bearing in mind these realities, we insist on the effective removal of all sanctions at once and in a verifiable manner. The way that the US has treated its international obligations has necessitated such an approach.
Together with Germany and the European Union, Iran signed the JCPOA in 2015 alongside China, France, Russia, UK and the US. Iran cast itself as the aggrieved party as a result of US decision to abandon the deal and reimpose harsh US sanctions. The move prompted Tehran to begin violating its nuclear restrictions. Iran still insists its program is peaceful. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.